we doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a great night. What's up, soldier? How we doing? Yeah, man. Um, Requiem's so good, man. It's really good. And when I first started playing it, you know, I didn't really know what to think of it. It just kind of, I don't know. I wasn't super into it when I first started playing it. But man, I'll tell you what. Getting into it, I'm on a second playthrough right now, and I'm blowing through it. Like the second time through, it's like a different game. I'm playing on casual because first, of course, I played it on the hardest difficulty setting. I'm probably not gonna do insanity. I'm probably not gonna do insanity, just to be clear. But the out of the box hardest mode, I started with that, and it it didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. I'm playing through it now on casual, and it's a totally different experience. It's a totally different experience. Like I'm really enjoying casual. Just for me, that's probably why I should have started on. Uh, Grace was enjoyable on casual because I kind of understood what they were doing with the character's gameplay mechanics and all of that. So it's more palatable on casual for me personally. A guy who's not great at shooters and action games, right? Not great, but I pushed through for uh, for the love of the brand, for the love of the IP, which is Resident Evil. Um, but yeah, the second playthrough on casual, I'm super really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I've unlocked a lot of stuff. I'm actually at getting ready to go get the last piece of the detonator in Raccoon City. Like I've been blowing through this playthrough. I've only got a few hours into it, and I'm blowing through. Well, probably about 3 or 4 hours into it. It's not going to be like what was my playthrough? 12 or 13 hours the first time on the hard mode. Won't be that this time. I'll probably have it beaten under 7 hours or so. But also now that I know how the game plays, like I know what I'm doing. What's up, Chris? How you doing, bro? So, anyway, yeah, we'll see that's kind of the reason I would want to play through Insanity is to do that, get the infinite ammo for the rocket launcher. I'm currently working on getting all the Mr. Raccoons so I can max out all the weapons. I am enjoying the different strategies for item management. Like I think that's pretty cool. That threw me off when you take control of Leon the first time. That he does the buy things, sell things, and buy things again from the box, and Grace's classic Resident Evil item box kind of thing. Everything's a square and all that. So, what game do I plan on playing next? I plan on playing the finish my animated pilot OVA game. Honestly, it's just whatever I feel like playing in my downtime. Now that I've gotten through Resident Evil Requiem, that was kind of the last big thing on my radar for a little while. So I'm probably going to try to go through my backlog some. I'm going to do another playthrough or two of Resident Evil Requiem on stream and just get back to digging through my backlog. I need to get back to Lunar. I need to get back to Dragon Quest. I've got a bunch of things I need to get back to. So that's what's on the horizon for me. I believe I'm just gonna get through this week with Requiem, and next week I may not be on at all because I'll be a guest at the Lexington Comic and Toy Con next week, starting Thursday. Wednesday's set up and load in, and Monday and Tuesday are going to be hardcore me just getting ready for the show, making sure I've got everything. So next week I may not be on at all. But I'm working on my Resident Evil Requiem review. I got a couple other pieces of content I want to get up and have scheduled next week. So there will be stuff going live for me on the channel while I'm out doing that. So, um, so that's what I've got going on right now. Pragmata. Well, yeah, Pragmata is going to be cool. I'm going to play that too for sure, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to that. As far as the big things coming out, that'll be the next thing I play. That's April, right? Is that coming out in April? Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Because I don't think that's out yet. I know there's a demo out. I have not played the demo yet. I've got it downloaded. I have not played it. So, but it looks interesting. So, anyway, DLC for Resident Evil Requiem is coming. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If they keep it, so I felt I felt dumb. Like when they started talking about Ark in the game, I was like, Ark, like the Ark, like what are we talking here? But it's also, you could also say it's like the Arklay Mountains, the Arklay Mountains facility. Like there's multiple facilities like this thing. I don't know how deep they'll go into that, but I saw a video speculating Leon married Claire since his gun. Dude, I said that the other night. I said that on the stream. Somebody was like, "Who do you think he's married to?" I was like, "Claire." I was like, "It's got her wing and everything on the watch and on the gun, and yeah, it's Claire." I mean, that's my guess. That's my hope. That's my speculation that it's Claire. But yeah, what if the new DLC actually took place in like the ruins of the Spencer Mansion lab? How wild would that be? Because you know they're working on the remake. What if they take like the lab portion of it and do like a ruined version of it for you to go through as somebody else? Could be like a hunk character, but like a good guy. Like one of Chris's wolves or something like that. You're going through it as. It'd be interesting. It'd be wild. But we'll see. We'll see. I would like them to, because this game was a big love letter to Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like this was a massive love letter to Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not so much Code Veronica, but everything about Resident Evils 1 through 4. This game was kind of like, it was a love letter to those games. It really was. And I loved all the lore bits, all that stuff. And the way they really painted the picture of Leon revisiting Raccoon City, and the way the voice actor, the actor played his stuff, his lines. It was really like confronting your past and dealing with those demons. And every point he came to in like downtown Raccoon City was a reminder of how he failed the people of the city. Like even when he knew he was dying at the end of the game, he kept pushing stubbornly until Grace said to him what he said to Ada back when he was trying to save the people of the city, and that hit him. And that's when he refocused. He was like, "Okay, all right. I'm getting a little too carried away emotionally. I need to lock in." That was cool. Like this game was extremely well written. Maybe the best written Resident Evil game I've ever played. As far as the writing of the game, this might be the best written Resident Evil ever. Ever. Now, I'm not saying it's the best Resident Evil game. This is probably my top 5. I haven't done where I think it ranks and all that kind of stuff. That stuff's not very important to me. But I've had a couple people ask me. I haven't really thought too much about it. It's probably in my top 5. I don't know what it's knocking down, but it's probably knocking something down. Man, I don't want it to be Alyssa. I don't know. That sounds boring. Victor was amazing. Victor Gideon was, I thought, as far as like new character, because everybody knows you're gonna love Leon, right? But Victor, for me, stole the show. He stole every scene he was in, to the point I felt like writing him off the way you did on the motorcycle on the freeway, and he just shows back up at the end missing his arm. I was like, really? Like until he showed back up at the end, I was a little disappointed. I thought that's how they took him out. I was like, really? I was very disappointed. Then he shows up at the end, and then he had some great stuff to say, some great lines at the end. I thought that was very well done. But yeah, Victor Gideon, the actor who performed him, I don't know any of the actors on this game. Forgive me, I haven't looked them up. I don't know. I know Matt Mercer used to play Leon. That's all I know. But whoever played Victor Gideon, I thought was the best performance in this game. I thought he was the best performance in this game. He was sincere. He was vulnerable. He was also powerful and scary. And man, the range he had to cover to perform this role, and to get real quiet and real whispery and almost childlike, and then to just go off and lose his marbles, and then at the end in the fight with Leon, just the stuff he was saying, and a pontificating villain, god tier stuff. I was like, man, this guy, it was all over the map in the best way. Like, his performance was a peak Resident Evil performance. I think the guy who played Victor Gideon in this game is the best Resident Evil voice performance ever. 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 And it's not particularly close, because Resident Evil's not had particularly good voiceover work. Resident Evil 7, what's the Baker? What's the dad's name? The Baker family? Dad Baker, Pa Baker. What's his name? I forget. He was really good. He was really good. I didn't care. Like, Heisenberg was great. But other than that, in Resident Evil Village, Heisenberg I liked a lot. Mia's performance I liked a lot. None of the other villains did anything for me in Village. Like, Lady Dimitrescu, like, she was a meme. She was a meme. That she was popular, but she was kind of a meme, you know. She was okay. She was okay. Okay as a character. The performance is all right. That voice actor, she's really good. She's actually a really good actress. Just that character didn't do anything for me. But Heisenberg, I thought, was the best villain in Village. He was the best character in Village. And Victor Gideon raised the bar on that in this game. He was, great call, Chris. Yeah, I thought we were going to fight Zeno. I thought we were going to fight Zeno at the end. And I was like, man, how's half-dead Leon 2 feet in the grave and piling on his own dirt? How's he going to fight, fresh out of the Matrix Neo? How's he going to fight this guy? We know Grace can't do it. We know Grace can't fight this guy. But she nerfed him. So, Anthony Brine. Some voice acting credits and voice acting, but nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that name. I don't know who that is. I'd have to look them up. But no, he was excellent in this. I mean, I was blown away. Every time he's on the screen, I'm like, that's the best character in this game. And it's not even particularly close. Leon revisiting Raccoon City and all of that. Like, those moments were good. Like, for me as a fan who has been with these characters from the beginning, since their inception, like, I have been with these characters like their whole existence. And to see that, it really played on my heartstrings, man. It really did. It was real regret. It was real. The storytelling in this game is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, I think the storytelling in this game is better. This is the best storytelling Resident Evil's ever done in a game. It's really, really, really good. Like, I have nothing but 10 out of 10 praise for the writing and the storytelling in this game. The pacing was a little weird for me. The pacing was a little off, especially some of those Grace sections when you early on, and I I get why the game was so dark. They want to scare you and everything with the girl and stuff coming out of nowhere. Honestly, the girl didn't scare me. She wasn't very scary. The stuff that scared me was when like a zombie would just be lurking around and you didn't know they were there, and all of a sudden, ooh, oh god, there they are, you know. And that was just like wherever the AI was moving them at that point, you know. It wasn't because they were, it wasn't like a scheduled scare, you know. And it wasn't a planned scare. It's like they're just roaming over here and I didn't see them, oh my god, you know. But I'm kind of hard to scare too. Like I grew up on horror movies. I grew up on 70s and 80s horror movies. That's what I grew up watching. When I was 5 to 8 years old, I was watching Friday the 13th marathons and Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's hard to scare me. So I didn't. This game is not scary to me. I think to a lot of like classic horror fans, this game you wouldn't find it very scary. It's suspenseful. It's very suspenseful. They did a great job with it. I would call this more of a suspense thriller than a horror, because it's more like suspense thriller with a few monsters in there. But at no time did I just like lose my shit and was terrified. That never happened. Like, that never really happened. I got frustrated trying to get away from the girl a few times, but I wasn't like terrified of it, you know? So, but yeah, this is a great game. Capcom killed it again. They just keep putting out banger after banger. Like they're just in such a flow state right now. Now they put out some small little stinkers every now and then or whatever, and not every update they do for Monster Hunter is great and all this other kind of stuff. But man, when they bring it with like Resident Evil, and I think this Pragmata is going to be really good, and a lot of their other big hitters, look, they're the best publisher in the world. Capcom is second to none in the world. And they haven't even broken. They've still got Onimusha to come out. They've still got Devil May Cry they might be announcing at some point. They've still got so many things they're not even leaning on right now. They've been really focused on Resident Evil for the past 10 years. And rightfully so. Like, this company is on another level right now. And Resident Evil has helped them get there. Like, a rededication to Resident Evil. And you all know I'm infamously on record as saying I don't like Resident Evil 7. It's not a bad game. I just don't feel like it's Resident Evil, you know, because Resident Evil is built around the characters. That's why this game was so good. That's why this game is so good, because it's built around your characters. I didn't know, none of us knew Grace. I wound up really liking her by the end of the game. I really like Grace. I hope they do something with her in the future. I think she's a great character. Some of the explanations for things were wonky, but you can let that go. Like how did the little girl survive becoming a mutated monster? You know, how's that possible? You know, because in past Resident Evils, like, well, you know what? I'll take it back, because this could be a way back for Steve Burnside. This could be a way back for Steve Burnside, Code Veronica. Maybe they're rewriting the lore a little bit to where this stuff can kind of be reversed. I think William Birkin was a different situation, because he was physically deforming and mutating with that early stage G virus. Like, he was early stage G virus. This is like manipulated and been worked on for decades since then. So there's ways you could write your way out of it. But yeah, Resident Evil is the characters. And again, you know, Resident Evil 7, that was my problem with it. Resident Evil Village, that's kind of my problem with it. The characters are weak in Resident Evil Village. The characters are weak, except for, I felt like the dad of the Baker family. And, well, the Baker family as a whole were pretty good. But I never cared about Ethan. Mia was okay at parts. Her actor was really good in Village. But as far as the character itself, I just never cared about those characters. I was always just like, Resident Evil are these characters. That's what it is. Like, for me, and that might be closed minded, but I also don't care because I love these characters. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, oh, you gotta be open minded to new characters in the future. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I can say I want Jill, Chris, Leon, Claire, Ada, Wesker, all these great characters. Keep giving them to me because they're great. And we get them once every 5 years. And you don't have to use the same ones all the time. You could do 20 years of Resident Evil games and never use the same character over again and keep pulling from that pool of 6 characters. Sprinkle in a few new Victor Gideons and a few Heisenbergs and a few Graces here and there with them. This is well done. Use your classic IP characters to help usher in new characters. Don't just cold turkey give us new characters and hope it works. Because Ethan Winters was super unforgettable. And now I'm like, where's Rose? What's Rose doing? See? Had you brought in, and you kind of brought Rose in with Chris Redfield, right? There's this underlying idea that Chris Redfield helped bring her along and raise her and everything. So again, you're using a classic IP character to help us care about another character. That's how you do it with this stuff, man. It's not rocket science. And with an IP as big as Resident Evil, this thing's going to sell 10 million copies. Easily. This is easily going to cross 10 million copies. Which is nuts for Resident Evil. Nuts. And it deserves it. And so you're talking this franchise, man, Capcom, the value of Capcom, the value of this franchise is like, it's ridiculous. The comeback of comebacks for Capcom. Yeah, they do. Remember when Capcom had zero cash in the early 2010s? Literally had no capital to burn at one point. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why I was saying. This is the comeback of comebacks. Capcom, the comeback of comebacks, man. It's unreal. From the dead. Rising from the dead. Like the T virus bringing a body back to life. That was Capcom and their business. People don't realize how close Capcom was to selling off a lot of their IPs and to avoid going under. After Devil May Cry 4, they kind of tanked a little bit. Devil May Cry 4 didn't even do great for them. Then they let somebody else publish DMC, and that was a flop. Resident Evil 6 was a flop. Or some other flops they had. All the Resident Evil spin-offs were kind of flops. Not doing anything with Mega Man for years killed them. Monster Hunter helped bring them back. Well, that's what I'm saying, Chris. This is going to pass 10 million way faster than any Resident Evil ever got close to sniffing that number. It's going to blow past it probably by the end of April. They're going to be spring sales when they announce this DLC. Sky's the limit for this game. I think it deserves it. It deserves it. For me, so far, this is the game of the year. And it's not particularly close. I know we've got Grand Theft Auto coming out later this year. Whatever. It'll have microtransactions out the ass. It'll let people live out their fantasy of going out and blowing people away or whatever, but it is not going to be a better story than this. It is not going to be a better game than this. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm doubling down. Stamping it. Doubling down on that. What up, Zach? But yeah, man. Well, it paid for development. Resident Evil 6 paid for development, but it did not put them in the black. It made a profit. It cleared their overhead, but it did not put them like in position to start developing their next game, which is why they had to strip down Resident Evil 7 and do something totally different with it, because they did not have the capital extra that they thought they were going to have after Resident Evil 6. And in that way, because when you're planning projects, like you're expecting cash flow to come in for a certain amount of time and a certain amount, and for this project, X, Y, and Z projects to make X amount of dollars, and then you're planning your 5 years. You're doing your 5 year plan for all of your projects and stuff like that. That's how most successful companies will do that kind of thing. Hell, Microsoft and I'm not Microsoft. That's a bad one right now. But like IBM and big companies like that, they'll make a 10-year forecast based on 24 to 36 month sales projections. So Resident Evil 6 not making as much money as it should have after word of mouth got out and reviews were coming out, it started the crash of that company that almost crippled that company. Like the game itself did numbers, but it didn't do the residual that they thought it was going to do, and it killed their forecast, and it made them stop everything they were doing and have to rethink how they wanted to go forward. It was a weird time, and I was a big Capcom fan at the time. I got Resident Evil 6 like I think it was the weekend it came out, and I got through the first 2 hours and I put it down. I didn't come back to it for months. I think I actually sold my copy, and then my roommate bought me a copy for my birthday so I could finish it. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, as a matter of fact, because I didn't even finish the copy he bought me, he played it and finished it. I couldn't get through it. I was like, this is terrible. I did eventually finish the game and beat it, but like not for a few years. I was like, man, this is unacceptably bad. I pushed through it in a weekend. I think I was sick for a few days, and I pushed through. I was like, I'm gonna get through this. But yeah, it was bad. Well, it's 3 games. Like, it's 3 different games. They were trying to do way too much. Like, the idea of like a global outbreak, super cool. Super cool. But the problem with that is you lose the intimacy behind the horror that Resident Evil does so well. They do intimate horror very well. Very well. When you get into like more broad storytelling, more bigger stakes, keep raising the stakes every single game. You know, I felt like by the end of Resident Evil 5, I was like, I don't know if Resident Evil 6 will be good. And I remember telling a friend of mine, I had a townhouse. I had a friend of mine staying with me at the time. He wasn't, we weren't like roommates. He was just staying with me at the time. I remember because he played it after I played it. He was like, what do you think of Resident Evil 5? I was like, I liked it. I said, but if they keep upping the stakes, like Resident Evil 4 was a bigger like action experience, it was a change of pace. Resident Evil 5 took what Resident Evil 4 did and just upped the stakes and upped the crazy action and stuff like that. I was like, if they keep going this route, it won't be Resident Evil anymore. And sure enough, Resident Evil 6 didn't feel like Resident Evil anymore. It hurt the franchise. And then Resident Evil 7 didn't feel like Resident Evil either, but they obviously had to scale back production. They couldn't do another huge, massive production like that. And it took them a while to develop that and figure out how they wanted to go with it. Then Village came out. And now we've got Resident Evil Requiem, which for me, you're just going back to Resident Evil 4's mechanics. Like everything that made Resident Evil 4 great. The intimate horror, the third person view is the big thing. This, you can switch to first person, but for me, as fluid as the third person is in this game, this feels like it was built to be third person. It really feels like it's supposed to be a third person game to me. You all may feel differently, but I was happy with the way they implemented third person in this game. I don't think this is the same game in first person. I don't think I would. Well, for one, I can't enjoy it in first person because I have vertigo. But I just don't think this is the same experience in first person. Being able to see your characters, being able to see Grace as she's like falling down and trying to run from things or whatever. Again, it's like I've told you all before why I don't like first person Resident Evil. I want to see my character, not a set of hands in front of me. I want to get to know this character. I want to see this character going through this struggle. You don't do that in first person. You just don't. And that's why this was so good for me, because I really enjoyed this. Getting through Jake's campaign was one of the hardest things I've ever done gaming wise. It was just, yeah, the handling, the gameplay was bad. They're just throwing so much, the C virus stuff that was going on, they're throwing so much stuff at you. It was absolutely just batshit crazy. It reminded me of that World War Z movie. And that movie is ass. The books are fine, from what I understand. I've never read them, so don't quiz me on the books. This is what I've talked to people about it. Everybody's read the books saying the World War Z books are great. Book or books, I don't know if it's more than one, but the movie was ass. And Resident Evil 6 felt like World War Z. Like, I don't know which came first. I don't know when World War Z came out, but it felt like that frenetic pace. I remember playing it and I was like, this is, they've lost the recipe. They've lost the recipe. Resident Evil 7, and again, I know you all love Resident Evil 7. I know you do. I know every one of you in the chat do. I know every one of you who might watch this video later, I know you all love Resident Evil 7. I don't. Because that was when it was obvious we still don't have the recipe for Resident Evil. And then they started putting the remakes out. 2, 4. It reminded us why we love Resident Evil. And I think it was between 2 and 4, Village came out. And it's like, I still think you need to go back and hire the old chefs to come in and cook this soup. Because it still doesn't taste like Resident Evil. There's still something missing. This feels like Resident Evil. This is the first time since Resident Evil 4 that I feel like, fuck yeah, this is Resident Evil. Fuck yes. They've got the recipe back. This was it. This game is Resident Evil. Absolutely, 100%, wholeheartedly. It's got the vibe, it's got the soul, it's got everything needed to make a great Resident Evil story. And I'm excited for what they do next. Like, I've always been a big Resident Evil fan. I've always been like, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. And every time a new game comes out, I got to go back and play RE1 Remaster to wash it out of my mouth. Or go back and play OG RE2 again. Or play Code Veronica to wash the taste of the new Resident Evil game out of my mouth. I don't have to do that this time. I'm actually playing through it again because I loved it so much. And I think it's just a fantastic game. And it's easily the best Resident Evil since 4. Easily. It's not even particularly close. It's not even close. This is the best Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 4 because this is Resident Evil. It feels like Resident Evil. It's not trying to be another game. It's not trying to be something that's like a popular vibe, like a popular trend. It's not doing that. This is Resident Evil, and it feels right. The only thing it could have done more was have a tank control option, and that would be impossible. I mean, you have to build it for that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's my glowing live stream, fresh thoughts, talking to the chat, talking to the Kaufmanites, fresh thoughts on Resident Evil Requiem. It's badass, man. I love it. I love it. And everything, all of the spots where Leon's going through and facing his past and dealing with his regrets about what happened, and the part where he's actually underground in the subway and Sherry's like, do you ever think about what happened there, that night or whatever she says there? And he goes, every day. And then I was like, just take me on a story. Just take me on a ride. This is the best written Resident Evil game they've ever made. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Resident Evil 1 and 2 will always be the goats for me, but this game, it's in the conversation for me. But the other thing is, this story can't be without Resident Evil 1 and 2. So for me, it's like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and then this feels like the completion of a story. Like if you were to leave out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you just play Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and then play this. Like once they remake Resident Evil 1, you could go play Remake 1, Remake 2, Remake 3 if you're really feeling ballsy, if you're really feeling gutsy, and then play this. And it's like, it would feel like a fully encompassing story. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Like, I feel like you could just play Resident Evil 2 Remake and then play this, and it would feel like a full circle story. That's why I think this is so cool, what they've done. I really, really enjoyed this. And feel free to chat it up. I am going to play a little more. So, we'll switch it over. Main story. Continue. Where am I? Where am I? We still have a story DLC to go. I mean, there's a lot of... Oh yeah, I'm at this spot. Get ready to get batshit. Get ready to get batshit crazy up in here. And the sound design. I even talk about the sound design. The sound design in this game is incredible.
Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
But yeah, like I was saying, like the how'd you like doing Grace's CCC section again? CCC. What's the CCC? The Rhodes Hill Memorial. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, you're talking about the cells underneath, dude. I blew through it in like 20-25 minutes. I just blew through it. Like it is a different world on this setting. So I've actually sold a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of my medicine and all that. I've actually sold most of it because I didn't need it. And I've got so much ammo. I got so much health. It's like, don't need any of it. Chronic Care Center. Yeah. No, yeah, I really enjoyed it this time around because I kind of knew what to expect. I knew how she handles, and so it didn't take me off guard or anything like that. So I was well prepared for Grace this time. And when I get Grace back here in a little bit, like I've actually got quite a bit of stuff with her. Like I've got like 9 or 10 hemolytic injectors, ammo. I mean, I've got all kinds of stuff. Not even using the machine gun this time around. Where we at? Nobody out yet. Ugh, broken legs. Broken legs. I've been trying to see like zombies like roaming around in the distance that you wouldn't necessarily get to, like the ones that were on the freeway and stuff, and just picking them off for extra points. I get pretty decent with the sniper rifle too. All right. Just checking all the stuff. All right, let's go. Let's rock. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. Sit down, bitch. Barrel. Yup. Don't go there. I saw you there. Eye hanging out. All crazy. Bam. Shut up. Let's go, boys. Where we at? Who wants some? And something else, like, playing on this new level now, like, I straight up feel powerful after going through all that stuff with Grace. Shit. No goodies? No goodies? Yeah, I saw you coming, boy. Blah. Got him. Got him. Oh yeah. Forgot to do this. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take those. Ooh, 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 ooh. What you got on you? Handgun? Okay. Thank you. Whoa. What I leave in there? I know I left some stuff in there. Let's take a look. I didn't leave anything. Cleared it. Alright. That is fine. Yeah, the underground area, the Chronic Care Center, like Rhodes Memorial, wasn't even that bad this time around. Like I made it through like 20, 25 minutes. Like I just crushed it. All right, boys, let's have some fun. Let's get it. Boo. Whoop, whoop. Where are we coming from? Missed it. Oh, somebody's coming up next to me. Oh, no? Okay. Ooh. Gotta try to make this guy fall down toward me. Yeah, because if you don't, whatever he drops gets left up there. Oh, he's gonna drop anyway. Alright. Didn't matter anyway. Oh, did I wind up getting it? Okay, I got it. Where you at, asshole? There he is. There he is. Bitch. Oh shit, what was that? Got it in the air. Chance you think you got, bro? Oh shit. Damn. There we go. I see somebody coming. Bam. Let's go. How we looking here? Okay. We are looking good. But yeah, casual is so fun to play, man. Like I'm having just the game is good anyway. This is a total blast playing through this game like this. Like after struggling on the hardest mode, you come in here, you just feel powerful, man. And honestly, I can see how people get that achievement where you don't use health. I can see how people do that now because, like, there's been a couple instances where I'm like, man, maybe I just don't heal, or maybe I just don't do this or that, you know? Let's go. Where are we coming from? There's so many zombies in this town still, man. Like, that bomb didn't do anything. That bomb did nothing. Cannon, he's holding the handgun. That's Cannon.
This is my lucky day.
Two for one. Did I leave some back there? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Hatchet him up. This guy's like, nah, fuck that, I'm leaving. Like, I'm out, bro. I made it 30 years, I'm leaving. I'm getting back in the water. Wait for the music to die. That it? Get him? Got him. Got him. What's funny is, like, if you come down here before you can get in there, like early, you can hear them kind of growling and stuff in there. There's another place I needed to go to just to get everything. Now where'd I leave that? Oh, it must have been. I left that on top of the building, I guess. I didn't even see it. Oh well, no big deal. I don't need it. I'm not going back for it. However, there is an area over here.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it.
Trying to remember how to get over here. How do I get over there? Oh, I remember how to get over there. We gotta go back into the parking garage. Or the underground area. Leon's feeling it. He's like, man, I'm tired. Too old for this shit. Also got to find those letters from 1998 on this run, too. Oh, there we go. The hell? What's up, Lenny? Yeah, it's a casual playthrough. Very casual. Get those lockers, boy. Yeah, here we go. Damn, missed. Really? Oh, man, how'd I miss? I must have moved that one myself. There's that. And I believe that's it. I think I've done everything here. Yep. Zip line. Alright, cool. I know, like, when I was doing my first playthrough with you guys, and I would jump in to play for about a half hour, 45 minutes at a time, because I didn't have time to actually stream. I combed this whole area looking for things to kill and monsters to take out. I didn't want to... I wanted to play, but I'd already done everything, and I was like, man. So, that's why I pushed through on that Saturday night stream. I was like, where's it going to get it done? Let's go. There was a Mr. Raccoon right here. And I had missed him the whole time I found him. Now that I've got the Mr. Raccoon map. You all pointed me to that one the first playthrough, and I thank you. I appreciate that. I got that. Yeah, I did get that. Okay. All right. Let's do stuff and then go. I love this area. Like, this area of the game right here, as far as fun wise, might be one of my favorite parts of the game. Did you do insanity mode, Magus? Respect, my friend. I don't know that I'll be doing insanity mode. Respect to you. Although I might. I really like it, so I could see myself putting the time in when I get some free time after next week. I'm just selling all my machine gun ammo. I'm not using machine guns. Maxed out. What's your all's favorite gun in the game? It could be any gun. Maxed out the Requiem. What does this have left on it? Oh. All right. Infinite rocket launcher? Yeah, I'm sure, man. And I kept beating my head against the wall. I was like, it looked like there was a Mr. Raccoon in here, but it's actually up there, and you have to get up there and snipe it. That one was throwing me off for a little bit. I like the Silencer 9 a lot. It's a really good handgun. It threw me off on my second playthrough that you don't find the weapons, like you just have to continually buy them. That threw me off a little bit. So let's skip this.
All right, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
Just a few potholes.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
Where you at?
Pups could use more training.
Yeah, these guys are super easy on casual. Where's the other one? There he is. Oh god, auto aim. That's a. I was here trying to aim. Auto aim works on this too. That's crazy easy, man. Maybe it's best I didn't start on this level. Maybe I'm better at games than I thought. Then he dies.
So much for the direct route.
Wow. Asshole. Damn.
Ken, seriously.
Can you actually shoot Gideon down
That easy.
early? Or does shooting at him make no difference? Yeah, this definitely has some Advent Children vibes right here, for sure. Like, this was a little ridiculous right here. See if I can fly off the side of it. No, I won't let you. See if I can do a flip. I can't do a flip. Come on, Leon. Where's your X Games spirit? He's super lucky there wasn't just like a straight up wall. He just flew into it. Can you lose right here? I don't guess so. Boo. I did need more Victor Gideon, but I get what this section right here is about. So it's all about the Wesker vibes, the classic Resident Evil vibes in this area. Mr. X, all that good stuff. So what kind of bomb was it? Was it a thermo? Was it some kind of like thermo weapon? I don't think it was a hydrogen bomb. And it's obviously not a nuclear weapon. But whatever they blew this place up with was potent. These glasses.
You should be close to the coordinates.
I think they're magnetically linked to the floor.
Looks like it.
That would have been pretty cool. I love the fact they use the classic RE2 music right here. Oh, is there a Mr. Raccoon over here I missed? Oh my god, are you serious? Where is it, chat? Where is it? Is it... I hear the damn thing. I'm right on it. Oh, he's right there. Seriously? Wow. How many times did I walk past that damn thing? I was just so taken with the look of everything is what it was. Arukas. To Raccoon City. To the RPD. Reporting for duty. I'm late. What'd I miss? Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened?
Can't believe it's still standing.
That's what happens when you're late, bro. Yep. I forgot who it was in the chat that mentioned that while I was playing through it, but he's the one that locked that. He was the last person to lock that gate. I'm going to let this play out because I want to see this part again. The Aragorn entrance. Man, the storytelling in this game is so good. Ah. Dee-doo-doo. So yeah, we're missing a couple of Mr. Raccoons in here.
since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
Yeah, they could just drop in right from the ceiling. Oh, look at his thumb. It's like he's all scratched up. That's pretty good detail. Or is that the Raccoon City virus?
That fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on her location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
No goodies for Leon. Alright, this is about the point in the game where I need to start looking for some missing files too. I'm missing. So these two I'm missing. I think these are the letters from 1998. I think those are the two that I'm missing because there's none in ARC. But I'm missing files in ARC too I gotta get. Apparently I missed... Oh, here it is. Yeah. No. Okay. So yeah, I'm just missing something else completely. So those are in a different area. Letters, 1998 letters. Yeah, those... So I'm missing something else completely in here. 2. Rebecca Chambers photographs, so whatever's after that. So yeah, I'm missing something somewhere. So oh, I don't need machine gun ammo. We'll get that rifle ammo though. And get right there. Okay. We are good. We are 100% good. All right.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
So good, man. Empty, empty. Okay. I love that the heart and everything doors are still like the details are still on them, you know? Like whatever key opened the door. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Record of events. Okay, so I'm missing. There's one real obvious somewhere that I'm just missing.
Jesus. Rest easy, officer.
Rest easy. Man, just the fidelity on this game is amazing. Nothing in here. As far as files go. I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Like when I put together pretty early that he broke off the tail of that downed helicopter and was coming after me with it. I got the hell out of town when I saw that. I was like, yeah, no, we're not going there. Heading to the STARS office. Maybe I missed a file or something in there. STARS. Berry scavenger hunt. Okay.
Good lives needlessly lost.
This is so cool to see all that. Rebecca's. Jill's hat. Chris's jacket. Nothing there. Wesker trolls you again. Let's give me some bullets or something, bro. Alright, so there was nothing in here. Okay. Oh, that was that memo. Okay. Yep, there was nothing in there. I'm going to the library now. I must have missed something in here. I'm thinking I kind of had to have missed something in here. But I don't think I did because I was looking all over the place in here for that book. So I don't think I missed anything in here either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything out of here. We'll go upstairs and look. Can't go in there. Well, I don't know. Oof. No, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to anyway. I'm just looking for like anything I might have missed anywhere.
You need to understand.
Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elvis.
What is Elvis?
Elvis was the king of rock and roll.
Military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme. Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elvis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met.
I like the way Xena was written. He doesn't talk to her like a villain.
Such a waste.
What do you mean?
He
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you.
he has this arrogance about him,
All useless.
but he
Scrapped.
doesn't come off as villainous to her. You know what I mean? Because he's after something, I know, but I was like, I think it's interesting the way he talks to her. He's not trying to force her to give him what he wants. He's trying to persuade her. Oh God, I hate this part. Wait. I don't think... No, there wouldn't be files in here, no. In this section of the game. I definitely don't think so. Come
Stay away. Stay away.
on.
Get back.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it. Yeah, I would agree with that, Zach. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a drink while they're beating the bed here real quick. What I miss? Huh. Yeah, there are big differences between Zeno and Wesker. Wesker's all business with almost no personality, but like in a cold, like soulless kind of way. Zeno has a soul. You can see it. Unless Chris is coming after Wesker, then Wesker very much shows his true colors.
Please, someone help me.
Oh, that picture there is pretty wild. Those pictures. Come on now.
He's not moving.
He did, girl. Very nefarious reason for the orphanage. Ugh. That hurt. No, she's alright. She's tough. I know what Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force would say about that. Yeah, that's one tough bitch. That's one tough broad. She gone? Alright, let's go. How did I do this last time? How indeed. Oh my god. How did I do this last time? Oh wait, I think I ran it out here. I came back and they were just gone. Was that door slam them? It was. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Can we make it through this time and not get killed? Not get deleted. My cat's over here making noises. I'm like, Jesus. Do you have to get up there to get it? Really? Alright. Those look like the keys that Sherry steals in RE2 Remake. I know they're probably not. Like they can't be, but... Oh shit.
Can't let them find me.
Gotta grab that girl.
What do I do? What do I do?
Phew, got it. They're trying to get me. Yeah, I'm playing with Leon's RPD outfit. I think I'm just Grace's standard outfit, I think.
Why did they? Where am I?
I'm kind of confused about something. Give me just a second here. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Is this supposed to be Emily? Because it can't be Grace, because Alyssa's had Grace since she was a baby. So it can't be Grace. This isn't Grace. This can't be her, right? This is Emily. Okay, so it's just a random orphan. Okay, alright. This is a random girl. Alright. Alright. I can get behind that a little bit better. This threw me off for a second. The first time I played through this, I was like, oh, we're seeing what Grace had happened to her. And then I was just kind of like, well, no, that can't be. That cannot be accurate. Wait, what? I forgot what to do here. Oh, you're waiting. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, I remember that girl's name. Oh, that makes more sense then. Okay. Well, yeah, this has to be the 90s, right? I mean, I guess it could be the 80s or something, I guess. But, I mean, this is all destroyed after 1998, so... Saved by the amazing mattress. What is that? Absolutely gorgeous game, man. Get off me, bitch. Get off me, bitch.
What's wrong with them?
Welcome to the Animus.
What is this place?
My name is Hal. It's your first look at the Ark. Susie probably. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe we do find a file in here or something. But wouldn't this be considered like the ARC files? Mr. Spencer's visit. These monitors kind of make it look like the 70s. Like the 70s or 80s. Like if you pay attention to what that looks like. Now, I know these hang on. I think this one had a date on it. Did not. But oh, there you go. Yeah, Mr. Spencer's visit, 1987. So yeah, I think this is 1987 or the 80s, late 80s, because this kind of this screen overlay, that tint there, it looks like something like an 80s VHS. I think this is supposed to be like late 80s. I feel really bad for this little girl, though. I mean, it's like they did a good job making her look scared and sympathetic. But here's the other thing, right? Like, if these are Grace clones, then this can't be the 80s because she was a baby in 1998. Or 1999, right? I'm confused. Confused in a good way. I like the level of confused I am right now. Gives my brain something to chew on. I do feel bad for the little girl, though. Yeah, Chloe, you're right. They actually said her name. Yeah, Chloe.
I've got her. Get over here now.
Wonder who that's supposed to be.
She's showing symptoms too. We need to get rid of her.
Oh, so she's watching a video of that happening.
They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original.
See, the timeline's messed up for me.
You can unlock Elvis at Ark. That's where we go.
So, what
I thought the scientists looked like William Birkin as well.
so it really.
But hang on. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. That orphanage was destroyed by the bomb in 1998. She was the original. We know she was a baby after 1998. She can't be the original. That's got to be a lie. Either that or they fucked up the timeline. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she has to be a baby after that because Alyssa's interviewing Spencer because of what happened with Raccoon City. So it has to be after 1998. So yeah, 2004, early 2000s, whenever the year is. But if the clones came after Grace, then that orphanage would be destroyed, completely destroyed. So there's a lie here somewhere. That's what I think. Let me know what you all think. Let me know what you all think, because that orphanage would be completely destroyed. It's destroyed like as soon as that bomb hit. And we see that for a fact when Leon goes to the orphanage. So let me know what you all think.
Was all my fault.
What was?
That mom was murdered and she turned into that thing.
What's done is done. You need to focus on the future.
She even really my mother.
It's time to embrace your destiny.
Zeno's not giving a good pep talk here. He's not pulling her out of it. His pep talk skills are not happening real well right now. Oh yeah.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
7 minutes is all I have time to play for you. 7 minutes. It's all the time I have to play with you.
Have fun.
Great line. Man, I love the way he's played this character, Zeno. Blah. Blah. Remember that too, goddamn. Oof.
Sherry, wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
Well, my point of all that is that Zeno tells her all of the clones were like failed attempts to reproduce you. Spencer tells Alyssa, like, this is an unaltered baby. There's nothing special about her, and she even says as much. There's nothing special about me. Yada yada yada. Right? So what I'm saying is somewhere someone in the story is lying. That's the deception of what's going on with the character. Like, or they just don't know the real story. Like, I think that's probably more the case, that Zeno doesn't know the real story. And it all goes back to the file that was hidden at the hotel where Spencer tells Alyssa there's nothing special about Grace. Whatever. That's a secret hidden on that disc that nobody else knows. That's why what she hid in that Spencer interview was so important, and you read it there at the end, and Grace understands, I'm not one of the, maybe that's what it is, I'm not one of these kids that you all think I am. That Victor thought, that Zeno thought, all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, she's just there. So anyway, it's my quick thoughts on that. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Mr. X. Trying to piss on our cornflakes here.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Oh, yep, we're going this way. Here he comes. There he is. Where you at, motherfucker? Wait a minute. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm not. I think I'm not going the right way. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright. X trying to give it to me. X trying to give it to me. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Okay, that's right, he jumps. I was like, oh my god, I ran into a hole. He's gonna be waiting to give me a big hug at the bottom of that hole. That's what the Mr. Raccoon from Resident Evil 2 was. Or whatever it was in Resident Evil 2. Hear him moving through the walls. The chief's office. Did I come in here before? I'm looking for a file. Like, give me files. I need files. Can't go that way. Okay. Can't go that way. We're going this way. Is this where the helicopter tail is? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here it comes.
Give me a goddamn.
What's up, asshole? What's up, asshole? Let's go. Let's rock, baby. Let's rock, boy. Nope, can't go that way. Can't go that way either. Oh my god. Oh my god. That kind of scared me a little bit. I forgot he kind of came in right there. Hey. What's up, asshole? Come on, asshole. Let's get it. There we go. Alrighty. X gonna give it to you.
Yeah. I'm good.
Though my favorite DMX song is Party Up. Easily. It's not particularly close.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Grace Dark. The orphanage is the entrance.
Alright, so I am missing
Mine is Ark.
stuff.
Sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
I am missing stuff, and I define said stuff. Like, I'm missing files. I don't think I can find anything in the chief's office right now. I am missing after record of events. I'm missing something here between record of events and library card, and between photograph and series 60 results. So the 60 recombinant DNA. This might have been in that Chloe's backstory, though I don't think it was. I want the emerald eye. Might just be SOL. Might just be SOL on this one, folks. May not be able to find it. Might not be able to find it. So I'm not going to deal with the whole locker key thing because I know what that is. That's just the berry scavenger hunt. Got what I needed out of that. So we're just going to go on, I guess. I don't know where to find that file. The two files I'm missing, I don't know where those are at. That was a weird puzzle, man. Escape RPD. Let's wake him up. Can I get in that trunk? No. Is there anything here? No. Dead soldier. Let's wake him up. There we go. Come on, brother. Oh, all of y'all, come on. There we go. Oh my god, he's got a gun. And now he don't. Booyah. Rifle. Get my bullet back. Machine gun ammo. Don't need machine gun ammo. Let's see. Can I not get in that trunk? Alright. Seems like a great place to be able to open a trunk. I feel like I missed stuff down here, so I'm taking my time. Trying to open trunks. Not working out. More med injectors I'll never use. Take that though. Alright, so what am I missing? I need to look for these. Somebody said there was one down here, but I don't know where it would be. Chat, y'all know where these are at? Somebody said there's one down here next to a police car, but I don't know where that is. I feel like I've looked pretty thoroughly through here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like the car is bleeding. Ugh. Well, I cleaned it out. There's nothing there. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? It's right here. I walked right past that so many times. Mommy, what do I do? Help me, Mommy. Mr. George is hurt really bad. He's bleeding lots and all the bandages are too small. It won't stop. There are so many scary people here now. I'm going to run to Mr. Kendo's store. If anyone reads this, please help. My name is Meryl Branagh. Oh my god. I'm scared, Mommy. I want to see Daddy. Wow. It is Lieutenant Branagh's daughter. Damn it. Gun shop Kendo. So where is... So is there another letter in Kendo's shop?
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. I didn't see a letter here either. Is it like a weird place? I'm sure it's like a really weird ass place. Oh yeah, this. I'll watch this. I'll watch this scene. Kendo escaped, confirmed.
It's my fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
I'm so sorry.
It's this stuff right here that's so good in this game.
Never again.
Alright. So where's Meryl's other letter? That wasn't there before. Do you have to find the letters in order or something? Dude, you totally have to find these letters in order. That wasn't there. From Meryl to Mommy. God damn, man, that's sad. That's so sad. Man, that is... RPD charm? A keychain Marvin gave to his daughter. Oh my god. Can be used as a charm for any gun. Increases firepower when near death. Damn, dude.
Sorry, I was too late.
Oh, he gets a little line of dialogue there for it too. Damn, dude. That's damn. That's heavy, dude. That is heavy. Med, I got like 6 med injectors. I'm gonna sell about 3 of those. What else do I got down there? Oh, machine gun ammo, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for the night. Save there on the old second playthrough. Did get the letters to 1998 though, so let's see. Is he going to give me... letters from 1998, not to 1998. Oh, is there no achievement for that? I thought there was. Is it just like a extra thing? Okay. All right. Well, super fun game. I'm going to hop off here for the night and get back to work. But you all have a great night. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Be safe. Be good to each other. Keep rocking. I'll catch you all in the next video or live stream. Just to let you all know, I probably won't be live streaming until probably a couple of weeks from tonight when I come back on. But I am going to be putting video content up. So there will be content on the channel. I'm also going to break down my Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Nemesis, and Resident Evil Requiem playthroughs. I'm going to try to get those edited and put them up as one big video or a couple of big videos of each. So if y'all want to check those out, you're more than welcome. So I'll catch you all next time. Have a good night.